How does a government do its job then? And here's the part that none of you are going to like. But it's in the Bible, so we got to teach it. Taxes. Look at verse 4. For the one in authority is God's servant for your good. Okay, so that's there. Then look at verse 6. This is also why you pay taxes. But here's what's important to note. This is also why tells us what we're paying taxes for. Paul says it's the government's job to defend its borders and to punish evil or to protect its citizens from evil. This is why you pay taxes, meaning when a government absconds from its people taxes for any purposes outside of those purposes, it is illegitimate and could be quantified morally as stealing. Just reading the Bible to you people. Look at this. This is also why you pay taxes, for the authorities are God's servant. Third time it's mentioned in the text. Who give their full time to governing. Give to everyone what you owe them. If you owe taxes, pay taxes. If revenue, then revenue. If respect, then respect. If honor, then honor. Notice, give to them what you owe them. What you owe them is the resources it takes to do their job and no more. Meaning, taxes exist to adequately enable government to fulfill its job of restraining evil and rewarding good, not doing good. This is very critical to understand. And a failure to understand this is why we are in the mess we are in today. Well, one of the reasons. As we look at the three spheres of society, let's just think this through. We have the family. And the family is given, we're going to call the ministry of health, welfare, and education. Okay? Meaning God charged this family sphere with doing these three things, which means if the government comes along and says, let's abscond some more money from its citizens so we can make sure you're all healthy, it's our job to go, don't tell me when to wear a mask. It's because it's not the government's job to care so much for my health that they ruin my life. Any of you feel like 4 years ago just being like, stop caring so much. My gosh, we'll figure it out. People aren't stupid. We have locally elected officials. We'll figure this out. But when government actors from Olympia or DC or Switzerland are telling you whether you can go outside or not, something has gone terribly wrong. How about welfare? It's not the job of the state to provide welfare for the families. It's the family job, meaning it's not the state's job to take care of my parents when they get old. That's why I've worked hard and built a space for my parents to live on my property so I can take care of them. It's my job to care for my parents. In fact, the Bible says if you don't care for your parents, you're worse than a what? An unbeliever. Hey everybody, Pastor Josh here. If you enjoyed that clip, you can check out the full sermon right here.